I'm trying to figure out how he got a bond that was so low for trying to kill my kid.
Arnold Daniel trying to figure out why Ryan Le-Nguyen is out of jail after allegedly shooting his son Coby.
He tried to hit me with a sledgehammer, but that's not gonna work because I'm too fast.
So then what did he do?
Got a gun. Boom. Shot me right here.
It's all on video Saturday afternoon on Candlewood Lane. You'll see kids playing, hear a gunshot, then Coby realizes he's hit. Le-Nguyen allegedly fired through his front window. The bullet went in Coby's arm and out the other side.
He's bleeding. He got shot. Coby got shot. Coby got shot. Police.
Did it hurt?
Yes.
You point to it? Show us where it's at.
Right now, he's not even processing exactly what happened. You know, he don't realize how close he came to not being here. But I realize it.
29-year-old Le-Nguyen is charged with assault with intent to murder. He's apparently had issues with neighbors in the past, and this time, Dad Arnold suspects Le-Nguyen was mad Coby's bike was in his yard.
I'm irate, really. I mean, I can't function, and I don't know what to do.
A Washtenaw County judge gave him a $10,000 cash bond, which he made Tuesday. This is him walking out, picked up by family. The prosecutor's office shocked at the low bond. They're filing an emergency motion to get it changed. A judge's order not to return home, but it's a piece of paper, says Arnold.
I'm scared for my family, you know, but I'm scared for them because I don't know what he's capable of.
Reporting in Ypsilanti, Jessica Dupnack, Fox 2 News.
Hey, good day, good day, good day, good day. Thank you for joining me. Hey, listen, just in case you're joining me for the very first time, I'm your host, Brian GLAZE GIBBS. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe. This is my ministry. And when I talk about the good, I talk about the bad, I talk about the ugly. But what I do is I be as real as possible. In order to be honest with anybody else, you gotta first attempt to be honest with yourself. Hey, what I'm gonna talk about today, I'm gonna talk about an incident. A 6-year-old was shot in the arm while retrieving his bike from the front of his neighbor's house on June 6th in Michigan. The incident, the suspect identified as Ryan Le-Nguyen threatened Coby Daniel with a sledgehammer and shot him in the arm, according to Fox 2 Detroit. Coby's father, Arnold Daniel, said his children were riding their bike outside when they stopped and left one in front of a neighbor's home. And trying to retrieve the bike, the neighbor came out with a sledgehammer in his hand and said something to the boy. The neighbor went back inside and shot a gun through a front window. A video from a nearby surveillance camera showed the group of children playing on a sidewalk, and a gunshot is heard before Coby yelled, "Oh!" and he shot me. He tried hitting me with a sledgehammer, but that's not going to work because I'm too fast. Then he got a gun and boom, shot me right here, Coby recalled. Folks, not only that, to add insult to injury, look what happened. This individual, Asian, okay, here it is right now is he got arrested, okay? After shooting, 29-year-old man, Asian man, got arrested in Michigan for shooting a 6-year-old boy, a kid, a baby. Well, come on, man. What part of the game is that? You mean to tell me right now you threaten to use a sledgehammer on a 6-year-old? You're a grown man. You mean to tell me right now you need a weapon to beat a 6-year-old? You need a weapon to beat kids? Come on. What type of hatred, or what type of animosity, or what type of demon that is possessed within inside of you that you feel you have to use a weapon on a kid? To me, you got to sit back. You're a grown man. And to me, we as grown-up supposed to beat kids with this. Not no weapon, a sledgehammer, a gun. that you actually pull out a gun, shot this kid, pow, 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 from your window? You out your mind. Come on. But let's sit back and think about it, folks. Here it is. This man is Asian. He shot a little 6-year-old black kid. And then to add insult to injury, he get arrested. He go through the system. He go through, get fingerprint, okay? Go through, the court system. And then he get a bail. A $10,000 bail for attempted murder of a kid, of a baby. Is that fair? Is that America? Is that justice? Justice. Is that justice? I'm confused because these are the things that we need to know. Society and justice cannot be a double standard. This man shot a 6-year-old. Asian man shot a little black boy, 6 years old, and he got bail. And he was able to they posted a $10,000 bail. If that was a black man, okay, hypothetically, if that was a black man that shot a little Asian boy, guess what would have happened? Bail wouldn't even be discussed. Bail wouldn't even be talked about. Bail, what is bail? That black man would have been under the jail until waiting trial. He wouldn't even had a chance to get a bail. You kidding me? But the difference is we passing all these legislation, all these bills, how to protect Asian. How to protect Asian. But the difference is right now is a black baby, a black kid is not protected. Help me to understand what part of the game is that. Help me to understand why society have to be a double standard when it comes to our black babies, when it comes to these black skin. Here it is, anybody can come along. Asian, Pakistani, okay? It doesn't matter. Colombians, Dominican, Cubans, they can come to America. They can set up shop. And basically right now is, guess what? In the black community. You sit back and you look at it. How many Chinese restaurant is in the ghetto? You probably got a Chinese restaurant, okay? A fish market, a liquor store, nail shop, all throughout the black community. Whether it's in Michigan, whether it's in Illinois, California, New York, the Carolinas, all over the United States. They're there. They're set up. And guess what? We as the black community go in there and support them at all costs. The difference is right now is we'll go in there. Let me get some beef fried rice and buffalo wing. Or shrimp fried rice and buffalo wing. The girls go in there and get their nails done. Okay? Manicure and pedicure. No problem. But the difference is right now is here it is. We can support them. But the objective is, can they support us? Or the difference is right now, they deal with us for the simple fact of a color. And that color is money green. Because they want the dollars. They don't care nothing about us. But yet and still, regardless of what, we want to continue to give them our business. But yet and still, it's a double standard. And that got to stop, folks. No way in the world that man should have been out under any circumstance. That man should have never been out once that 29-year-old Asian man shot that baby, that 6-year-old baby in the arm. Okay, in the arm. But the difference is, according to the, doctor report, that kid, that bullet would have went inches. The kid wouldn't even been here. So we'd have been talking about something totally different. But the difference is what we have to do is right now is treat everybody with love, respect, and human compassion. Get away from that nonsense with the discrimination. Don't hate me because I'm black. Don't hate me because I got a dark complexion. Don't hate me because you don't understand me. Don't hate me because I'm beautiful. Don't hate me because I'm beautiful. I love me. My people love them. Let us live. Get away from that nonsense. Get away from that prejudice. Get away from you don't understand me, so the difference is you want to destroy me and mine. That got to stop, folks. That got to stop. Hey, folks, listen, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. My name is Ryan GLAZE GIBBS. This is my channel. This is my platform. This is my ministry. I'm going to talk about the good. I'm going to talk about the bad. I'm going to talk about the ugly. I'm going to talk about the past. Okay? I'm going to talk about the present. I'm going to talk about the future. You know, hit that like button and subscribe. Get your signed copy of Beyond Lucky, the Ryan GLAZE GIBBS story. You know, true story of crack, murder, redemption. If I can change, anybody can change. You know why? Because change comes from within. Change comes from within. And change comes from because you got to want to change. That's what life is all about. Stop the nonsense. Stop the violence. If I basically can change, we all can change. One love. Hit that like button, subscribe, share.